The peafowl include two Asiatic bird species, the blue or Indian peafowl originally of India and Sri Lanka, and the green peafowl of Myanmar, Indochina, and Java, and one African species, the Congo peafowl native only to the Congo Basin, of bird in the genera Pavo and Afropavo of the Phasianidae family, the pheasants and their allies. Known for the male's piercing call and, among the Asiatic species, his extravagant eye-spotted tail covert feathers which he displays as part of a courtship ritual. The functions of the elaborate iridescent coloration and large train of peacocks have been the subject of extensive scientific debate. Charles Darwin suggested they served to attract females, and the showy features of the males had evolved by sexual selection.
The green peafowl differs from the Indian peafowl in that the male has green and gold plumage with black wings with a sheen of blue. Brown feathers are a mixture of red and blue. One color is created by the periodic structure and the other is created by a fibrotic interference peak from reflections from the outer and inner boundaries. Sexual selection is the ability of male and female organisms to exert selective forces on each other with regard to mating activity. In general, eggs are bigger than sperm and females produce fewer gametes than males.
This leads to eggs being a bigger investment, and therefore to females being choosy about the traits that will be passed on to her offspring by males. Multiple hypotheses attempt to explain the evolution of female choice. Females have often been shown to distinguish small differences among potential mates, and to prefer mating with individuals bearing the most exaggerated characters. In some cases, those males have been shown to be more healthy and vigorous, suggesting that the ornaments serve as markers indicating the male's abilities to survive and, thus, their genetic qualities.
Chicks fathered by more ornamented males weighed more than those fathered by less ornamented males, an attribute generally associated with better survival rate in birds. Since these traits are likely to be deleterious to the survival of an individual, as the brilliant plumes are visible to predators and the longer plumes make escape from danger more difficult. Zhuovi argued that only the fittest males could survive the handicap of a large train. The redundant signal hypothesis explains that whilst each signal that a male projects is about the same quality, the addition of multiple signals enhances the reliability of that mate. Certain morphological and behavioral traits come into play during inter- and intrasexual selection, which include train length for territory acquisition and visual and vocal displays involved in mate choice by peahens.
A peacock drinking from a vase is used as a symbol of a Christian believer drinking from the waters of eternal life. The peacock can also symbolize the cosmos, if one interprets its tail with its many eyes as the vault of heaven dotted by the sun, moon, and stars. Work concerning female behavior in many species of animals has sought to confirm Darwin's basic idea of female preference for males with certain characteristics as a major force in the evolution of species. This theory may be contrasted with Ronald Fisher's theory and Darwin's hypothesis that male sexual traits are the result of initially arbitrary aesthetic selection by females.
On a king's table, a peacock would be for ostentatious display as much as for culinary consumption.